Hello and welcome back to Let's Make an Open World RPG. In this episode, what I'm doing now is adding superpowers. And what are superpowers? Well, they are skills, but with a twist of a modern day thing. So we're calling it superpowers, and they're also being developed by the people in Dr. Vandal's lab. So what I'm actually doing now is finding a good symbol for a burn state. So I'm just trying to find a good symbol of a burn state. Once I find it, I actually have a good idea. I actually have a good idea of where to look. Good idea of what to. No, I'm gonna use these dragon ones because they look kind of cool. So burn restriction none, the priority. We don't really care about that. Blah, 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 blah. Since we're not using the traditional so we're gonna go ahead and remove it by walking. So target has been B-U-R-N-T, burnt. I believe that's how you spell it. Go ahead and make sure. Yep, burnt. When enemy is burnt, everything's burnt. Is still burnt, although we don't actually need that. Is no longer burnt. Okay, see, that's our first state. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. That's our first state. So let's see, we actually needed to slip damage, and I actually forgot how to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and fiddle with these things. Fiddle, 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 fiddle. Fiddle, 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 fiddle. But it's just not over there. There should be attack enemy. No. How do you slip damage? I'm gonna pause and come back. Okay. All I really did was just go over to the poisoned and go ahead and paste this here. And I'm guessing this is how you slip damage. I actually didn't check out HRG. What does HRG stand for? HP regeneration rate. Okay, yep, that's exactly what we need. But 10%. No, let's change that to 5%. 5%. Okay, and that's how you get burnt. And all we're gonna do now is copy this, change this to this one. Go ahead and get rid of this. Cannot move. But then how are you going to? Actually, you know what? Let me just keep the burn one for now, because that's all. Because we're making our experimental superpower so far. So that's Fireball 1. I'm gonna make it the formula maximum MP minus 85. So that's how much damage you can deal. So go ahead and change this to burn a little less than 50%, so 45% chance of burning the enemy. So we're actually going to make it magical because we don't want it to be affected by the armor that you're wearing. We just want it to do direct damage. So now we can actually go ahead and test this out. So all we have to do now is add the skill slot or skill type, which is superpower. Okay. So, and we're also just going to give it to the actor. So go ahead and add skill, Fireball 1. Okay. Let's see what that's like. I've already set it up. Well, I didn't actually set it up. I just copied it over from, and as you can see, we are now So right now we should do like 15 damage, I believe. since our maximum MP is 100. Oops, wrong button. So let's go ahead and find an enemy to actually test this out on. Okay, well, that was not as I expected, but let's go ahead and find another enemy. You know what? Let me actually just get my God's ring, because that will make testing a whole lot easier. Oops. God's ring is right here. Give me one of that. Equipment, optimize. There we go. That should definitely. This is also an example of how the what do you call that thing? How the HUD looks. So as you watch it increase, you will definitely. So it's not doing any damage. Oh, did it just do a damage? Nope, it is not doing any damage. But the bear is burnt. Okay, so I'm guessing my formula isn't accurate. So let me pause this video real quick and come back. Okay, and we are back. I've decided to make 2 different burns. One for the actor, one for the enemy, since they're going to be acting differently. So let me go ahead and remove this, because I was using that for testing. So for the actor burn, it's removed by walking. And I don't know how this percentages will remove the state at the specified probability on the target suffers some sort. Oh, I 35%. Okay, so let's get back to the. I have forgotten. Oh yeah, skills. Okay, back to the fireball one, and we are gonna go ahead and make it affect enemy. Enemy 45. Since I'm gonna make that 25% because it's affecting it too often. Shh. Okay. Now what we're gonna do now is go ahead and copy fireball. Make this fireball. Oops. Fireball and fireball 3. So each time would basically just go into 75. Oops, 65. 65. And 75. Okay. So we actually need to create 2 of these fireballs. Okay, so we made 2 fireball, one for the actor and one for the enemy. And the other one that we're going to be doing is, first of all, we actually have to check out the graphics that I have. Graphics. Sword, ooh, flame, laser. We are looking for something that resembles ice or water. That's a fire one. Ooh, that's it. Okay, well, I guess I have some photoshopping to do. Well, that's it for the superpowers, and the guy who's going to be selling it will be this guy over here. So I've already set up the conversation. So you're going to go up to him, he's going to say, superpowers, what? And then you're going to say, I didn't say anything. Yes, we're working on superpowers. Stop asking me what you want. You want to try them before anyone else. Leave me alone. And then you're gonna say again, I didn't say anything. And then he's gonna say, oh my god, fine. Just don't tell anyone. I'll sell you them. So, and that's how that goes. And then goes second page, and then he sells you them. And that's it for this episode. So we're gonna be introducing superpowers to the game. And not you're not gonna be the only one with superpowers. Of course, that's also gonna be people with superpowers. Yeah, superpowers. And that's it for this episode. Catch you guys in the next time. On the next time I make another episode, that is. So by the next ooh, that was something that I made. Oh yeah, I forgot. Silly me. Silly me. Enemy. I'm also thinking of making the skills so when you like buy a ring for them, then you get the superpowers, because I don't want it to be something permanent. So you could switch the superpowers you. I don't want you to have a lot of superpowers at once. I want you to have like a limited amount of superpowers. So since you can only wear 2 accessories, then maybe you could mismatch the powers that you have. And the thing I wanted to show you guys was an armor. I have made a whole bunch of accessories, mostly rings and one necklace, which increases your drop rate, but decreases your other stats. And that's it for this episode. See you guys on the next one. This game is really going somewhere.